Welcome back again. And I have Toby over here. Came all the way from Australia, and this is his first visit to Nepal. Toby, I would want you to introduce yourself to our viewers, as well as how did you came into a WordPress community?
Sure. Hi everybody, my name's Toby. I have been working with WordPress since 2007, when I first became a developer. I currently work for Automattic, where I am the hiring experience wrangler, which means that I recruit software engineers from all over the world to come work at Automattic and help build the WordPress community. I guess my journey with WordPress it started like anybody else's. I had things I wanted to say on the web, and WordPress helped me do that, and helped start my development journey by, same way that everybody starts. I saw some things I wanted to change, and then I figured out how to do that, and the next thing you know, I was coding for a living.
Wow, what a brilliant story. Toby, what do you think about the WordPress community here that you have seen in Kathmandu? And if you have to have a comparison between the WordPress community back in your hometown,
sure.
How it is, where does it stand, how it is different, involvement of women's, that would be a nice insights.
Yeah, I think the turnout here is fantastic. I think I heard 300 people were attending this roughly, which is bigger than any of the WordCamps in Australia that I've been to recently. I think that it's really interesting when you go to different WordCamps in different countries, what the composition of the crowd is in terms of profession, or in terms of stage in the WordPress journey.
Right.
So, as an example, WordCamps in Australia tend to be very much people who, work for themselves and have come to WordPress to build their own website for their own business. So they come to WordCamps to learn about WordPress and how to do the specific thing that they want to do.
Okay.
Whereas, WordCamps in Asia tend to be far more people that work with WordPress for a living every day. There's a lot more entrepreneurial spirit going on. I think there's more women here than there would be at a WordCamp in Australia, for example. So, yeah, it's a really vibrant, welcoming community here.
Great. Today you talked about remote working.
Yes.
Why should or should not embrace it? Would you mind giving your insight to our viewers, obviously, about what a message that you want to send out?
Yeah. So remote working I absolutely recommend it for developers and for employers alike. I think that there are some things that you need to be aware of in terms of how to go about it effectively. I think remote working is incredibly empowering in terms of giving people access to opportunities and to talent that they otherwise would not have. But it is also possibly quite damaging if you do it badly. If you don't know some kind of critical things going into it, you can cause some damage and build some bad habits and create some bad experiences for people. But if you are, if you take a few things into account, it can be an incredible experience.
Great. We have been talking about Gutenberg implementation in WordPress.
Yes.
What, as your own opinion, what is this platform going to bring for WordPress?
So, Gutenberg is going to take publishing in WordPress out of the reach. It's going to take it out of the domain of people from strictly technical backgrounds and make it so that anybody, anywhere, can have the ability to publish great-looking content simply and easily. WordPress is, the mission of WordPress has been to democratize the internet, to let anybody with an internet connection tell their story. But the the original editor wasn't terribly accessible for people who weren't from technical backgrounds in terms of anything other than plain text content. And Gutenberg is going to make it incredibly easy for people who aren't as experienced with technology as we are to make things look great easily.
All right. Do you have any tips or suggestions for WordPress newbies or new people that is trying to come into WordPress?
Go to meetups, go to WordCamps. I've always said in any technology that going to meetups, meeting people that are like you, that are in your same position or that were in your position, or that are hiring people in your position or who want to mentor people in your position. The WordPress community is incredibly welcoming, and the more time you spend out in it, getting to know people and to learn things, the better.
Very nice. Toby, last questions.
Sure.
Well, we have covered foremost of the WordPress related topics. I would like to know, or our viewers, give us an insight. What do you do for fun, a part of WordPressing?
Okay.
Something nice.
Sure. I have two daughters who are 7 and 5, so they keep me very busy. Taking them out and about to do their various things. I like to cook, not necessarily very successfully, but there we go. And I like to travel. So.
Perfect. Well, everyone, that was Tony with us, and all the way from Australia. Thank you very much, Toby, for your time. Pleasure to have you. Please enjoy the WordCamp and profit the time that you're here in Kathmandu to go around as well.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Number of years, and I'll pass on to Subhas. Subhas, if you don't mind introducing yourself to our viewers, whatever you would like to say, and your journey to WordPress.
Well, if I remember the journey